go ahead and hit subscribe if you want to see more of my videos on upcoming videos on headlamp replacement, fog light replacement, battery. I replaced the high voltage battery, the big traction battery in this thing. I've been doing a lot of stuff. I got it repainted. Been doing a lot of work on it and documenting it. I'm doing some editing, and these videos will be going up soon. So thanks for checking it out. And if you come here live, I'll check now and again for comments. This shouldn't take too long. What I'm going to do is replacing the fog lamp. So first, here's what happened with mine. This is the existing fog lamp. You can see I've already removed the other one. And when I took this car to Mako to have it painted, there's a grill piece that snaps over this. Let's see. It's right. Let me grab it. Here it is. So this is how it looks. By the way, when you go to remove this, all I did was there are 4 clips. So I squeezed up down at the bottom, and I squeezed down up at the top, and then I was able to pull this grill piece out. You'll see. Let me show you the clips. Here they are. Clip, clip, clip. And I guess there's no clip over here. It just kind of uses this area here. Anyways, it sticks in there, and so yeah, it just pulls out with friction basically. So what they did was they put masking tape around here, and they did a really crappy job, because when they pulled off the masking tape, you can see this is all black paint on top of the glass. So I have to pull. So do I take it back there and have them deal with it? Maybe. Do I put some paint remover on it? Maybe. But the bottom line is, if you look at it, this thing is worn. It's pitted. It's like 16 years old. It's got pits in the surface here. And on the inside, dust has gotten in there and dirt. So the glass is grimy on the inside. You can see the cap there for the OEM lens, bulb lamp in there. And it's all worn out and whipped too. So I'm just going to go ahead and replace these. So what did I find out? I found out that there's a couple of videos on the internet, on YouTube, about how to do this, but they missed the really important part, and that is how to actually get it out. So let's hit a couple of the quick spots we have to work on this thing. One is this. You have to take this. I've already done this, because but there's a bolt here, actually all along this valance under here. There's a bolt here, 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 and here. Because I'm doing both, I went ahead and pulled out all of those screws. They're the 10mm head, so you can use a 10mm socket, or they have these screws have, for the most part, they also have a Phillips head in them, so you can use a Phillips if it's not too messed up. You can actually use a Phillips to release them, which I'm doing here. This is the one I haven't removed yet. So this one that I'm removing now actually screws into the part of the front fender liner. I'm going to make a point here. I want to show you this screw. See how it has the Phillips head. So you use a 10mm socket / wrench, or a Phillips head screwdriver on this one. Same for all of these, all the way across. Now there's a plastic piece that I've also removed that fits in over here. Basically, it's just held in by all of these screws, and then there's a hole here and another hole there that it screws into the back. So it's a piece of plastic about 12 inches wide that goes the length of this car. But what do we got going here is, after you remove that piece of plastic, then you see this lining. I still can't get to the back side of the fog light. So that's what I'm trying to do right now. I got to get to the back side of the fog light to disconnect the wires from the back of the lamp. If you're going to be replacing the fog light, even if you're just replacing the lamps inside of the fog light, you need to do this part of it. You need to unscrew these screws and some of these, and pull back this plastic. Let me get this way. And pull back this plastic here to be able to disconnect the light bulb and pull it down to switch it out. The light bulb socket. So no matter what, you got to pull this down. Now, what is this? This is a piece of plastic, and it actually extends forward from the fender liner. This thing inside the fender that keeps mud and stuff out of and corrosion off. So it comes all the way across and it actually folds forward. The reason I mention that is because if you drive without the light in here, there's a hole here, and the wind from you driving goes into this hole, and it'll blow that fender thing out. So don't drive without the lights in if you don't have all this plastic all strapped in. A little hint from the wise who have done it. Okay, so to get to the light fixture, even to change just the light bulb and not this whole fixture, you got to get it to the back. So you got to remove this stuff. So that's what I'm working on. I'm going to try to prop this up so that you can see what I'm working on. Let's see. Oops, no, you can see the sky now. I'm pretty sure if I set this over here, I'm going to be able to get a good view of what I'm doing here. If not, I'm sorry about that. But okay, so I took out this screw. Now I'm going to check to see if I can just pull down this fender liner. There may still be another fastener. These fasteners right here and here, these actually just attach this mud flap to this guy, so that's not critical. And just checking to see what else. Doing gentle tugs here. Let's see what else is holding this in right now. I'm pretty sure. Oh wait, there's a screw right. There's a nut right here. I'm learning as I'm going, folks. There's not a lot of. I tried to look up videos on how to do this. Oops, this is of course set to tighten instead of loosen. And so that's why I'm making the videos. I'll be doing some editing so that it cuts out the boring parts and just kind of cuts straight to the chase of what's important. Once I figure out what that is, right? I'm sure hoping this camera is catching this. It's hard to tell. I guess I should flip around the camera and check it out. All right. So there we go. Right. Let's make sure that we've got this. So there's that. This is actually, like I said, it moves forward as part of that whole center inner liner. Now it's out of the way. And we can look up in here. And we can see what's going on. All right. First, we follow this wire up, and that's the actual bulb. That's the actual lamp socket assembly. So we're going to give that a quarter turn twist counterclockwise. Oh, it doesn't want to come out. Oh, it's because I'm laying backward and I'm actually twisting clockwise. So let's try actually twisting counterclockwise instead. There we go. And there we go. So here's the lamp. Now you don't want to touch this with your fingers if you're going to reuse it. Your oil from your fingers will get on that little quartz lamp and it'll heat up and it'll break the lamp later on. I'm not going to reuse it. I ordered some LED lamps to replace those as long as I'm replacing the whole light fixture anyways. So here's the part. The next part is how do we get this out? Okay. So if you're going to replace the lamp, this is all you need to do. You disconnect this by pushing down on this red little part here while pulling. Let's see if I can prop this up. So the way to get it out is you push I suck. You push on this red part and you pull out the gray. In this case, it's gray. The new ones are black. The gray socket, and this is what the replacement light bulb looks like. I'll show you the LED versions later on when I reassemble it. The main purpose of this video is to show you that you need to get these connectors out. This thing flaps down. Then you can give that a quarter turn counterclockwise. And the next part, this is the big secret, that even the one guy who does a video on YouTube who shows disassembling this lamp, he kind of all of a sudden goes magically from this position, and he goes, "Oh yeah, look, it's tight, it's kind of loose," and then it's in his hand out of the car, and you're like, "What the hell?" Because he can't get it out. And let me show you. Here we go. I get the camera up here where I can. Where is the camera? There it is. Okay. Come on. Where is the thing? Sorry about the. Oh, Jesus. The problem is the camera turned around and I'm using the wrong dang camera on the phone. No wonder it's not looking at the stuff that I think I'm supposed to be seeing. Okay. So the back of this fog light is right here. Let's see if I can. Will it let me turn on a light? No. So here's the back of the fog light assembly. And there's this. If I can't show you this, if you're not going to be able to see this, then it's not going to do. Oh, here we go. Okay. So there's the back of the fog light assembly. Right now. This is me moving the fender apart. Okay. This is a black plastic knob that's on the end of the height adjustment. When you look at the parts on Amazon, they're going to have on the diagram pictures, they're going to show this little black plastic piece is included. And that's your hint that you don't need this black plastic cap. And what this black plastic cap is doing is it's encapsulating the screw that comes through this white. So the screw comes lengthwise this way. And it comes off the back of the light and it sticks out this way. And the screw head's up here. And if you turn this, righty-tighty, lefty-loosey, you raise or lower the fog light in relativity to the car. So the beam goes higher or lower. Okay. That's what's going on here. This clips into the housing. Actually, I got to tell you the truth. There's a piece of plastic missing here. Okay. This is just nuts. So this car, it's missing a plastic piece. So usually when you come in here, there's probably going to be a piece of plastic that this is resting against. And this pole here this screw passes through this piece of plastic. The plastic is like this stuff, really thin. And I'm going to order it online to replace it. Anyways, the big secret is this. When you need to release the light from the car, you need to put your screwdriver in here and twist so that this black plastic piece pops off the screw. So it just come off. Okay, because that is what holds the stupid light in the car. Now, what I did the last time was I stuck the screwdriver. Where is it again? God, I'm so sorry about the quality of the lighting. This HAPS platform is, I'm dealing with too many things here. Okay, so if you stick the screwdriver right in here and you give a twist, see what I'm doing here? I stuck the screwdriver right there between the white plastic thing and the back housing, and I give a twist, it's gonna pop release, and it's gonna snap out. Okay,